right, guys, Pete Harris here. A little update on the Van Halen front. Understandably, the group has been fairly silent since the passing of Edward Van Halen. There has been a posting on at Wolfgang Van Halen fan page. It's listed as a private group. And shout out to Metal Sludge for sharing this on Twitter, which is how I saw it just a little while ago. The posting says, Van Halen update. There is a good, strong possibility that the band is not over, like it or not. This is the word that is being talked at the VH camp. Sammy Hagar, vocals, Michael Anthony, bass guitar, Alex Van Halen, percussion, and Wolfgang Van Halen on guitar. It has been mentioned that Eddie Van Halen told his son and brother, I give you my blessing. So, what I'm wondering is, what do the fans think of that? Obviously with Sammy Hagar being mentioned, that would rule out David Lee Roth being involved in any such enterprise. And the bigger question about this is, do you carry on the Van Halen name? For most people, it's just never going to be Van Halen without Eddie Van Halen. But on the counter argument, of course you have Alex Van Halen, another founding member of the band, a big part of the soul of the band. And of course, Wolfgang is a Van Halen and Eddie's son and an immensely talented musician. I'm still looking forward to hearing his solo album coming out, by the way, where he does, in fact, play all the instruments and wrote everything. But as far as going out as Van Halen, there's a strong argument for the legitimacy of using that name, especially with Eddie's blessing, because they are all Van Halens. Of course, bringing back Michael Anthony as an original member, and of course, Sammy Hagar coming to the fold. Sammy Hagar's voice has, yes, held up much better than Dave's. People still say, yeah, he sings as good as ever. I'd argue, no, not as good as ever. Sammy Hagar sings remarkably well for a man who just turned 73 years old. But he can't still belt out tunes like he could in 1980, let's face it. But he does still have a strong voice. So I don't know. I would almost argue that they would be better suited possibly as a short tour, remembering the legacy of Eddie Van Halen type thing. And it'd be great to see Mike Anthony back on stage with Alex, that kind of thing. But, it's hard to say. I just don't know if I would fully buy into them going forward as Van Halen, me personally, even though I really don't have an argument against the legitimacy of it. It is their last name. But I would almost like to see Wolfgang push forward with younger musicians and, kind of drive his own legacy, as opposed to spending another several years going out on 30-year-old hit songs. That's just my take, but I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this, possibility. And let me stress, this is not anything official at all. This is somebody posting this. I have no idea the veracity of it or the authenticity of it. It could be somebody's just spitballing or a wish. Or maybe they really do have inside information. I don't know. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the subject. Should Van Halen go forward with Wolfgang on guitar? He is capable of it. He's a great player. Or should the band be done? And should Wolfgang just go on his own and create his own legacy? Love to know what you think.